Boom. All right. So the do's and don'ts of social media. You might want a pen and paper. You might not, whatever. I would say grab a pen and paper because I write this down and it's just super helpful. So first off, starting with your profile. Have your profile picture of you and only you. Because say I have Dan in there and my name is Kelly. They don't want to, like, they could be talking to him or me. And you don't want to have your kids in there either because they're talking to you. They're not talking to your kids. They're not talking to your dog. They're not talking to a flower because I know some people put stupid stuff. Offense if that used to be you, but have your face. And when you're friending people, you want to tell them, you know, what you look like and what they need to be for. They don't want to be looking for a dog. Definitely do that. And your cover photo can be your family. That's what that's for. It's not for your profile picture. So definitely take care of that. And the about section of kind of who you are, just kind of share who you are. I will actually screen share you mine because I don't even know what mine says. Whoop. I don't know what he's talking about there. Let's just see here. Mine has, and I personally don't use Beachbody lingo because when people see Beachbody, they think sales right away. Oh, she's only friending me because she's going to sell me something. I used to have independent Team Beachbody coach on there, but I changed it. So I just have health and fitness coach and then they can click into my like page. But I have goal-driven, believer, dreamer, and doer. Chasing dreams while helping others chase theirs. But you guys can have, like, you know, mom, your nurse, whatever. That's what I have. So definitely get that fixed and tuned up if you don't have that already. But basically, I mean, just 4 to maybe 8 words that describe who you are. And then let's see here. Okay, I don't even know where to begin.
Well, that was a good start.
Yeah. So, well, I'm looking at my notes. Okay, so okay. First, I don't know what I wrote down here. I watched a certain video.
Well, you want your Facebook, we want people to be able to look at your Facebook and see who you are. And with your posts and everything, and we'll get more into the posts, but, you know, have a good mixture of your family life, who you are on there. And then you also want people to know that you're a coach and, you know, so that way they know once you make a relationship with them that they can come to you. And you're the person you come to about their health and fitness questions and needs and that sort of thing. So I think that's why it's so important.
Yeah, it all starts with you. So be you. Obviously, you don't want to be Catherine because she's awesome and all, but you might be more awesome. So be you because you want to attract people to you. You don't want to attract people to anyone else but you. Be creative. Be vulnerable. Be unique and all positive. People don't want to be seeing you talking like, oh my gosh, I have no idea. I don't even have an example right now. People don't want to come to your page and see negative things because they're going to think you're a negative person all the time. They don't want, like, why would they want to be negative and bring them down? No. And add in your personality. People like funny. So, I mean, I'm not saying every day you share a funny meme, but people like to see that stuff every now and then because it shows that you have a personality. So one thing not to do, say you go to Catherine's page and she had a great transformation photo of someone on her team. Don't just share that post. Maybe copy that picture and share your own words, but definitely do not share anyone's content ever. And that comes to personal, like, people and other pages, because I know like there's so much different stuff that people share, like the tasty videos or the I don't even know. There's just so many different videos, but go into it and share it from I don't know how to explain that. But just don't go to my page and have my name on there, because that gives me credit and not you. It makes you look lazy and you didn't do anything. So it's not anything. Yeah. Great.
Sorry.
Whoa. Party up in here.
Right, no crap.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
That's
So
okay.
definitely don't be sharing anyone's content because it's not yours. Like, it's not coming from you. It's just such a bad thing to do. And when you're, like, your pictures, if you see a picture and you want to screenshot it, instead of screenshotting it, because this is something that I used to do actually, just save the photo to your phone. If it's like a positive quote or something, because I know there are coaches who share and you can see their battery and their service. Don't want that.
Well, if you screenshot it, then crop it.
Yeah,
too.
you can do that. I've done that if I can't, for some reason, save the photo, but definitely do that. So you basically want to be your own individualized newspaper. And this rolls into everything. As Catherine mentioned earlier, keep it 80-20. 80% your life and 20% Beachbody / health and fitness. Yes, health and fitness is a part of your life, but people are going to get bombarded with, oh my gosh, all she does is eat clean, work out, and drink this weird shake. So definitely be adding in your entire life. So mix it up with photos of yourself, your family, your friends, etc. Share random quotes, something you took away from your personal development. It doesn't always have to be a photo. You can add in a quote. And I always suggest to put in the author or where you got it from. And if you don't know, I always just put unknown, just so they get the credit. Didn't like it. Mixture of videos, whether it be a short clip of you working out, but live is huge right now, and it's really going to get your personality out there. It's scary, and it's going to get you out of your comfort zone like no tomorrow. My first live video, oh my god, actually it wasn't that bad. My first live video, I got a lot of traction. It was something stupid, like drink your water. But yeah. But you want people to come to your page. So you want it to be all positive, a mixture of everything. Ask engaging questions like, are you a flip-flop girl? This is in the video that I'm taking it from. Flip-flop girl or tennis shoes? Like, you really don't care about that, but you're building a little relationship with your people, and you're engaging them on your page, and they could be engaging with each other, which is a good thing too. Always like your own photos, and always like and comment on your people's comments. And what I personally do is I wait until the next day. If it's a really good post, like if it's a coaching post, a transformation post, or shout out or whatever, I usually do it the next day so it's still up in the feed the next day. So it stays up there for longer. I feel like that's going to help boost it up a little bit. But don't ignore those comments. You definitely want to be adding in at least an emoji, an emoji, or like thanks girl, or whatever the heck you're saying, because that will help boost it up. Not just a like. Although a like do help.
Why do you like your own photos?
Because it boosts it up. And obviously all my photos are awesome. But to boost it up, because the more like
Facebook, I don't know if you guys know this, Facebook gives you like a popularity. Like the more popular you are, the more people that see your actual posts. So you want you want to post stuff that people are going to comment on and like, and then you want to get as many comments and likes as you can.
Yeah.
So
I like stuff. Just so it comes back up. Like the next day I'll go back in and like my own stuff so it comes back up in the feed.
That's what I do. I do it
I guess
usually.
Never
makes
done
sense.
that. That's a good idea.
I do it the
Yeah.
next day. Some people do it right away, but I feel like going back the next day, it'll just get more traction. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah. Yeah. I think so. That's how I felt like it worked.
So when you're sharing photos of like when you're taking pictures, make sure they're good lighting. Make sure it's not dark and you can actually see the photo, what is in it. And make sure your like phone is clear, like the camera eye thing. You want people to see what you're sharing. You don't want to be like, oh, I gotta zoom in to see this. No, none of that. And when you put a quote on a photo, if you do, don't cover your face if it's your face. People want to see your face. But if it's like you in a yoga stand, like in a child pose, you can put it all over your body. I mean, that's fine because they can still see it, but it's not your face. Don't do albums. If you're going to share like 10 photos, say I shared all my photos from New York, people aren't going to care. People are going to look at like 5 and be done. So do not do albums. I repeat. Plus, people aren't going to, like I said, people aren't going to sit there and like and comment on everyone. They're not going to be seen. So instead, obviously take them, use them for Throwback Thursdays or Way Back Wednesdays, Flashback Fridays, or take like 3 photos, put it on one collage, and go from there.
Yeah, and I think you can post like 4 photos at the same time, and Facebook will make a little collage for you. But any more than that, it ends up in an album.
Yeah, I think I've noticed that too.
You said
Yeah.
4?
Yeah.
4. Yeah. I don't know if you mentioned, so the idea is to post 3 to 5 times a day, like spread out throughout the day. So, like 3 being the minimum amount of posts a day. And like, so if you're going to do 3, obviously 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and 1 definitely at prime time, which is usually, in the evening. Different times for different people, but usually between like 6 and 8 p.m.
Yeah, you'll find out your prime time eventually, a little trial and error. Write how you talk. If it doesn't sound like you, say it out loud. Like if you say, yo, what's up? I say that all the time, but if you don't write it. Or if you say like gonna, write it out as, hey, are you gonna do this? Or are you going to do that? Like just write how you talk. And one thing is huge is don't write a huge book. I mean, of course we write longer posts, but when you do write longer posts, spread it out. Don't have it in one chunk because it's hard to read. And don't ever say long post alert or vulnerable post. Vulnerable post is a little bit different, but don't warn people that it's going to be a long post because it's probably a good post, but people don't have time to read that. Most of the time, people are at a stoplight, unfortunately, reading their phone or in line or while they're cooking or on the toilet. I don't know. And if you do have videos, minus a live video, because we can't really always control live videos, only make it up to 2 minutes because a lot of people aren't going to watch a 10-minute video. At least I probably wouldn't.
Hey, Bridget, it looks like Bridget's trying to join, and it says host has another meeting in progress. Do you know what that's about?
No.
Tell her to try again. Because I think I've gotten an error before trying to join, and then it's like worked the next time.
She might be using the last week's link. That's what I tried to do at first.
Oh,
I posted it in the team page.
Yeah, I saw it.
Huh. Hopefully she gets on.
Sometimes I can be a little slow.
Can't we all? Especially Sunday night. Or Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night.
Weird. I wonder why she can't get on.
I don't know.
Where did you hear that? Did she comment under the link?
She's messaging me.
Oh, no, I messaged her and said, we're on the team call. And
Hey,
then
was
she said it
Crystal
won't
making
get
it tonight, Amanda?
I just messaged her. She had said last week that she was going to join. And
Yeah,
I
that's what she told me.
messaged her and she hasn't responded. So it's very possible that she's doing something with her family.
Yeah, I figured it's Mother's Day. So this would be a good one for her, though.
Yeah.
For sure. It's good for everyone. It's like how people see us. So.
And I will follow up with her too because I'm taking notes.
For sure. So prime time, we talked about long post alert. Add value to your posts. Like when you're sharing your journey, people are seeing it. When you're like, okay, I just worked out, cool, but what about it? Like people want to know what you're doing, why you're doing it, and why you continue to do it, and how you're feeling. Just share, simple things like, ask me a year ago to get up out of bed at 5 a.m. and I tell you to shut the F up or something, and then, make it different every time, but definitely don't just, you share, hey, I just worked out. That's more for your challenge groups, not your public page. And then when you share stuff, especially when it comes to coaching or challenge groups or your challengers, you're giving them a shout out. Do a call to action, because there's going to be people that are thinking it's cool, like, oh my gosh, Amanda just lost 10 pounds, cool. But they're only thinking it and they're not going to like it to boost it. So definitely give me a virtual high five. I'm sure you've all seen that. And then a couple interaction ones would be like a multiple choice, yay or nay, like, are you a fan of this, yay or nay? Simple questions like that. Like/comment for some love, or like or comment, or message me if you want more information. What else I got on this?
Honey.
Share in the moment posts, like, I don't even know. Yesterday I was garage selling, and I'm like, oh, hey, do you like garage selling? Like, I don't know. And sharing what I was doing. It was nice out. Just be sure there's a variety of everything in there. No beach body links. You should know this. Absolutely not. No stock photos. So no like T25, get this and get that. Like, you don't want any of that. No YouTube links unless it's in a group, like a challenge group, because when it's shared from a different source, especially YouTube, it's bringing you to YouTube, and Facebook doesn't like that. They want it all from Facebook. Let's see what else.
Even like I use Pick Post Play to make like a video collage, and if you share it to Facebook from there, it shares the link. So you actually have to like copy the video to your gallery and then go onto Facebook and post it. But I didn't know that, so I had to delete it and then like repost it. So just be careful about that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. And also when you're talking about money at all, always have the disclaimer. You'll find that in Dare to Dream under files. I would just save it to my phone, copy paste at the end of any of your posts that regard money or free stuff or whatever. And if you're unsure, do it anyway to be safe. What else I got here? I think that's pretty much like it. And when it comes to scheduling, this is a huge thing for me. I use Postcron. You get your first 10 for free. You can schedule in your groups and on your page. But I try not to schedule on my personal page as much because it's from a different source. It's not to Facebook. So when I do schedule posts from Postcron on my personal page, I try to make them like a positive quote or a yes or no question, basically engaging questions or a positive quote. Because people, when it's on Postcron and I post a transformation, it does not get a traction at all. So, but Postcron helps a lot. I only pay $10 a month, and I schedule out my stuff in here and then in all my groups. Saves me a lot of time.
That was something I wanted to ask a question about. Me and Catherine kind of talked about it today. I signed up for a free Postcron, but I didn't have any idea how to use it. It doesn't really give you a whole lot of information on how to use it.
Are you on your phone or through?
Oh, I'm on my phone.
Okay, because when I do it on my phone, it won't let me like space it out. It's weird.
Right. Okay.
When I'm on my computer, it's way easier.
Okay.
And if you're on your computer or your phone, I guess, if you use any emoji, it will cut that off and the rest of it won't be shared. So I don't use the emojis.
Okay.
I learned that the hard way.
Weird.
Yeah, it's super weird. Also, Buffer is another one. I've never used that one. And SynShare is another one too. I've never used it. I know Alicia uses it a lot. But
What is it?
SynShare, it starts with a C, CINSHARE.
Okay.
But Postcron works for me. You can add groups, you can take out groups, you can post the same stuff in the different groups. I'm sure you guys have seen that with me anyway. Same photos in different groups. What else? I think that's pretty much it. Just be sure you're adding a lot of value. Be you. That's the most important thing. Be vulnerable. The playbook that I went to, the training a week ago. Where's my notes? They said this, what I messaged you guys to kind of share throughout the weekend. I don't know if you did or not. The whole number 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, this is where I was. This is how I felt. This is, what I didn't like. They said you should have at least 3 signatures, like 3 big ones. And then, of course, when you do share them, tweak them. Don't have them be the same exact words. And then always have an everyday post regarding coaching or your challengers. So, like the other day, hey, I'm working on goals, sitting on my deck, like that was, I didn't say Beachbody, I didn't say anything. It was just showing like what I was doing in a soft way, if that makes sense. That's just what they said. And the other day, Ruth, or not the other day, an elite call, she mentioned something like sharing at least 2 call to action coaching posts and 4 throughout the week of coaching, like your lifestyle with coaching involved. I'm like, holy moly. But not everyone sees your posts, so you got to consistently do it. And if the people who are probably annoyed, I don't care. There's that unfriend button to hit. I don't, you want to attract your tribe, you want to attract your avatar, which I can go over the avatar thing later because I'm doing another training with my like page. It really focuses on attracting me, a Tanya, which somebody out there, but I'm working on it. Apparently, I attract moms and men, and I'm neither one of them. So. But that's okay. What else do we have? Catherine, do you want to add in anything?
I don't think so. I think you covered the gist of it. Just be as consistent as you can be, the better, because like she said, not everybody sees your stuff. Not everybody knows like you're even have anything to do with health and nutrition unless you're posting it on your group. And I've kind of noticed that when I was getting really discouraged the other day because some of my friends unfriended me and I was really upset about it, people started messaging me randomly, like telling me they want to lose like 50 pounds or whatever. And because they know that that's what I do and that's what I'm here for, because I'm posting about it all the time. Mm-hmm. So then I feel like that helps with the forming because people already feel like they know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
So
People like tag me
super
and
important.
share stuff on my page and people I don't really talk to. I'm like, so you are watching me, but don't post.
Yeah, they'll take you like some healthy recipe video or, you know, some workout online. You're like, oh, cool. That's who I am.
Right. And when you have a bad day, like I do a lot, and you just can't think of anything to post, like you're just empty, just go find a funny meme. That's what I do. So when you see stupid memes, it's probably when I'm having a bad day. But you're still showing up and share a quote or share something, just so you're at least there. You know what I mean?
I think me and Sharon were talking about keeping like an ongoing like notebook kind of, or even in your notes section on your phone of things that you think of all the time. Like when you think of a post, but it's not necessarily a good time to share it. So that way when you are like not having a day where you want to talk to anyone or share anything, then you can just go to that and do it.
I do that a lot. I write stuff down. I mean, I take a lot of pictures to share later. The stupid stuff. Like, I have one scheduled. I was with Dan in some antique store of the globe. I'm like, this will be a good post. I took a selfie with it, and I asked, does anybody remember the show Carmen? Where did Carmen San Diego go? Where in the world? Like, just stupid stuff.
Great show.
Right.
Yeah.
It's old.
Yeah, like on Friday, I kept thinking of things I wanted to post on Facebook, and I'm like, I've already posted like 5 times, so let's remember this for later.
Right.
Definitely, like, if you have this hard time remembering that stuff, put it somewhere. Because I have a hard time remembering, too.
But that's a good one for me because I have days where I just am like, I just can't. And so it'll be nice to be able to just have something to just pick and post without having to think about it.
That's what I do, too. And another thing, time consuming. So what I have done in the past couple of months, besides my like page, because I can actually schedule those out from Facebook, but my personal page, because I know I work every Wednesday night, I will usually have like something typed up in my notes. I'll have the photo ready, and around like 6:30, if I'm not that busy, I'll grab my phone, copy, paste, boom, and then get off my phone because I'm not supposed to be on my phone. But I'm still showing up. That saves a lot of time. So when you're at work, I know you work nights, but I mean, when you're with your family, it's important too. You can just copy, paste, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It helps a lot.
Oh my God, both the kids are just crazy. One's crying in the bedroom, and the other one's begging me to watch TV. It's almost 9 o'clock. Come on, honey, lay down. Oh, you want more milk? Sorry.
And
See, what other job can you put your kids to bed during a meeting? A little intrusive.
I think you could mute it, Catherine, if you wanted to.
I don't know how to do that.
So I think just touch your screen, and you could probably turn the audio off.
yeah,
Oh.
I can mute you.
Mute her. Just kidding.
I'm gonna stop recording.